welcome back to more Silksong. We are currently on our way to find, first of all, the map, and secondly, the resting place for the caravan, which is somewhere above Bywater in the something vents. I completely forgot how this place was called. I just know I can call my good friend in here, which will be necessary to get out of here once we have the place secured for the fleas, which is why we are doing this to begin with. And also I want to point out, as close as we are to this, I have not played in quite a while, so I'm a little bit horrified on what's going to happen to me going down this road, because oh, is the thing back? Because I don't know how good / smooth things will go for me, because I'm already not playing really good. Eat that. If I can just shoot you with those things, I'm not gonna get too close to you. So, I did not think you were that deep. I have a place to go here and a place to go here. Let's check this one out really quickly. You're an annoying thing, and I don't know. Okay, they are hiding something up there, and I don't like it. I'm gonna take 2 of them with me. Okay. There we go. Interesting, so my little buddy just got taken out. And that's it. Okay, I cannot jump that, interestingly enough. Yeah, it doesn't let me jump up there, so that might only be a way down. Interesting. Oh my flipping. That one is rude. Come here. And don't you dare shoot me. Okay. So, that one also is nothing. I can go down though. And down is, in that case, I think where I need to be. Nothing. I'm just checking everything to make sure I cannot go through something that I need in the end. Something up top? Nah. Where does that one lead? Okay, it's not like I have a map to check where this actually leads to, so Ooh, I hate how great homing you are. There's a lot of bile down there. Not necessarily a fan of that. Okay. Don't like that thing one bit. Got it though. Big and goopy. Okay. So far so... Don't like you one bit though. But that was easy. It's not necessarily a difficult thing. It's just that it's big and scary and that I don't like it. Let me just quickly heal, because that thing is annoying. I don't like it. Oof, that was dumb. There we go. See, they technically go down really fast and easy, so I don't know why I'm playing so dumb. There is one of these things. Go away. He said they have a lot of health. If I can go through here without having to deal with you, I'd be fine. Okay, that looks like a good spot. Nice, empty. Nothing going on. Big. A harp? No, that was the wrong button. And now? Sisters, spiders, watch these waters flow, cleansing, binding, as silk from shell, memories of a kingdom calm. The flea master and his caravan sought for caves offering space and safety. This calm lake and shore may prove suitable. There is actually water in here. That is not deadly to me. My controller is rumbling a scary amount while swimming through it, which makes me feel incredibly anxious. But other than that, okay, so that's just the spot to jump down from. Did my controller always rumble when swimming through water, or is that just a new thing here? I don't know. Another one of these. Huh. There might be something new that I can do with that. So that is just... yeah, there's nothing there. This is just so that you can say you jump down from up top. Because it doesn't seem like there's anything to that. Okay, interesting. We could technically just go and get the flea caravan here now. So we might do that quickly, because that is technically the whole reason why I'm here. Hate that thing. Hate you with a burning passion. Also, you could just come over here, please. Oh my gosh! That was still a miss. There we go. What an annoying thing. Never mind, that thing's more annoying. If the big ones aren't here anymore, I'm just gonna try to get through this quickly and get the flea caravan in here maybe. Because the way to get them here was not too far away, so if I do this right now... oh, the satisfaction of that just happening was amazing, and I love it, and... ow. That was beautiful. I think it was up here. Just... yeah, there. Yeah, there we go. Let me also just quickly sit down. We did something great and important for us, and I just want to make sure that nothing bad happens to that. I need you to bring me to the blasted steps. That's where they are right now. Then we bring the flea circus over here, because they will travel back with me here, because I will follow them this time, and then I can continue on exploring through this place. So that seems like a pretty solid plan, if you ask me. But if you don't ask me, well, then I'm not gonna tell you what to do. That's your thing to figure out what you want to do with that information. Because I just know there's more to explore still, and so I will take my time to... oopsie. Wanted to do it like this. And I will take my time to explore that place. Hey there, I have something. Flea Master, if your troop is still prepared to travel, I have discovered a cave beyond the citadel, at the edge of some ancient aqueducts. The place may well suit your needs for safety. The trek would be long, but once reached, you will find a sandy shore, free of predators, beside a wide, clear lake. It is as peaceful as a place as I've seen throughout these broad lands. That's it! It must be! Our destination has at last been set. Our journey can continue. True friend of fleas you are, Miss Hornet. That place shall welcome us, no doubt. Will you be joining for this new journey? I will. Marvelous! We fleas shall be overjoyed to have your company on the road. Now, a new home is calling. We must travel. Let's travel. And off we are. Look at all of them. I barely have space in there. Especially with the two big ones in the back there. Must be a cozy place to sleep in though. Oh, indeed. What a beautiful spot you've gifted us, Miss Hornet. Safe apart from the dark and death of the lands beside. A place for fleas to grow smart and strong. Here we shall see our travels end. For in Falum, there could be no finer place to settle. I'm glad the location suits, Flea Master. It is a calming thing to know these many fleas may survive. And most parts of Falum seem destined for far bleaker fates. Indeed, a hopeful future awaits, and only because of yourself and your efforts. To commemorate our arrival, it would be my pleasure to perform a small service for you. I have been learning to sew, and the little fleas have been gathering materials for me. I thought I could add an extra pocket to your tool pouch, to make your travels just a little easier. A trifling favor, much less than you deserve, but still I hope it meets your satisfaction. Honestly, it definitely does. Fleetopia. A little one. Sorry, I need to just sit here for a moment. So we have even more capacity for tools now. That is something that I like. So that's good. We are only missing tool damage, which can be upgraded one more time apparently. But that's beside the point. We have more space for tools. That's always a fun thing. So we're growing stronger. Now I still need to find the map for this place though. Hi there. Welcome back, my fierce one. Dodeshna. I'm sure your travel have wearied you. Let me in there because I think you let me regenerate my silk. Yeah, I remember that correctly. And it cannot hurt to have my silk regenerated while I'm down here. With all the bile and such. Arr. Did I jump on top of that? No. At long last, half our flea roaming ended. Every sandy, great and stinky, scratchy maggot was worth to endure to claim such hope. It's time for rest and celebrate, and none have earned so much than you, Miss Hornet. Raise your flask and drink most heartily with us. I shall, maybe later. Hi? So many awful places have us fleas traveled. Many times I almost die, but here it seems safe enough. You will have rest too. Is space enough for us all now, friend? I shall. Also, just quickly wanna know, because this is a spot where you just jump into the water, and I wanna know, is there some out there? No. Well, it's still interesting, and I hope actually nothing bad happens to the fleas while they are here. That's all I really can hope for. Also, please be careful with all the bile water being right next to you now. Ooh, I jumped into it. I hate those things. I don't need to kill you, but it just feels good. Also, there's more up here. Is there? There is. What do we have up here then? Why? Hate you. With all my heart, I will tell you that I hate you. Where does that lead? Without a map, I have no idea. It's the easy way to get through that without having to deal with some annoying suckers. I see something that I'm not sure of. Okay, it does not fall down. Wreath of Purity? No, it is a tool here. Fragile band woven of reed and leaf crafted to repel muck maggot. Broken, the reef will be repaired while resting at a bench. A thing that repels these stupid maggots? It is a wonderful thing to find, I'm gonna be totally honest. That is one of my top things that I could have found. You suck! And I don't know where I am. Ow. I need to be careful because I'm nearly dead. Well, not now I'm nearly dead. I'm making this worse for myself. Okay, well, I took it out. I'm still close to death. I'm not sure how good I'd be. I'll be in a bad state. And a very, very bad state. I am here. I could use this as my advantage to go and heal really quickly on that spot, but that's not what I'm here for. If I die, I die. But is there really no map to this place? That cannot be correct, right? Right? That cannot be correct. There you go. Just need to take you out from afar because up close you're a little bit too scary. Now I just need to be careful to not die. Not good. I'm fine as long as I can just do that. Not a fan of you doing that. Okay, that's good though. Okay, now I feel better for myself again. Okay. But where can I find a map here? Okay. That is, I think, the worst combination that has ever happened to me. And that just leads me back to the fleas? Wait, what? Now I'm completely lost. That's not good. So obviously, if I want to find the map, I'm not doing that right now in a good manner. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Interesting. Well, that sucked. Now I'm full of bile. I'm about to die here. That's also something that I should note, but okay, there's no reason to actually be down here. Other than if I want to be down here, which, if we're gonna be completely honest with each other, why would I wanna be down here? There we go. Okay, but that just leads me back to where this whole thing started. Where was my way up? There was somewhere a way for me to go to be somewhere else. I do not like it that I have these stupid flies to contend with as well. Again, that's a bad combo. But where was that? Wait, I'm really just lost now. I don't know how this happened, but I got completely lost here. And here, that's where I needed to go up. Okay, found it. Does not 100% explain where the map is still, but... Let go of me. Maybe it's in here, because I think there was... Actually... Dang it. But yeah, up there, 100%. Okay, that was too fast. But that's it, 100%. I need to go up there. And there it is. I would hope. An old map of the putrid ducts. I'll take it. And by the looks of it, I found everything there is in those putrid ducts. That's good. So that means now I finally also have that stupid map. That's great. And also, the reason why we did this to begin with, have brought the fleas to the sanctuary place and whatnot. So let's go and... Oh gosh, there was an exploding thing. I didn't see that in time. First of all, you go away. Oh, nice. I updated my... monster... chart. My info chart about the monsters. The creatures of Barloom. So that's gonna be a useful thing. Also updated that. That's also not bad, because I will, if I don't have to, never want to come back in here if I can help it. So let's go back to not Belhart, no, to the first shrine. So I need to go to the Grand Bellway, so that we have that. And there I need to go then to the first shrine. And then we should be able to talk to the Shrine Master, whatever their name was, about what we need to do with the Weaver Queen, so that we can take care of her. There's something of interest up there. Nah, there's nothing. I mean, would be stupid if I never checked that, but still, better safe than sorry. Hi there. It's feeling almost time, eh, bell ringer? You and her who waits up there. That fated meeting won't hold forever. Ready to make your play to oust one ruler and claim her place? I'll not deny some part of me desires that outcome. Dominance, it seems, is baked deep in my blood. As too, no doubt, for the one up top. And yet another part resists. A part, over time, I find myself siding with more. That part wishes not to claim a monarch's mantle. Rather, it would see my freedom regained, and this kingdom's bugs unshackled from their pale chains. Remarkable idea you're speaking there, Bellringer. A world cut free. Not a wish I've had much cause to hope on. Serious like. But I ain't so surprised to hear you speak it. For all your help I've been seeing you clearer. You've still got the monarch in you, alright? In the glare of a weaver. But the ambition, that's well different from both. If you have already guessed to my desire, sir, and share some part of it, would you offer me aid in the conflict to come? Maybe. Yes. I can barely bear to tell it. But there's an idea. One rare disgust for fear of her up there sensing the score. You have conceived a method, I take it? A way to see a monarch removed? And me left free from claiming her station? We have. Me and what remains of my family. It's a trap of a sort, beyond the skill of the Citadel. Want to go further than just her binding. You'd be just a hunter to set it, if you're dare enough to try. Silk and soul, I promise. Well, grant me your aid, sir. If your trap provides a path to freedom for both for myself and your land's bugs, I may indeed choose to trigger it. What work do you require of me now that to see your service made? It's my family's strength you'll need to be seeking, Bellringer. As 3 old bugs still alive spread across this kingdom, and 1 poor cousin dead and drained in swamps choked rotten. Each has power, raw, savage stuff. For you, they'll give it. If the fascination at the act, or the thrill of defiance, or because they have no choice at all. At last, as the base, seek a weapon the Weaver's past. Should still be one left, down there in the largest nest. A snare to set the runes of searing silk. Our own trap will be woven tight about it. I mean... Okay, so I have one thing that I needed already. Then I need the Maiden Soul, the Hermit Soul, and the Snare Setter. There's nothing marked somewhere where I need to go, right? I just have to find these things technically. Which I will do with the help of a guide here, because I don't want to wander around for another 15 episodes until I find these things. So there's nothing marked anywhere. So let me take a look at what I need. Okay, I now know where to find all 3 of these things, and the acts are clear. Technically, I could have just figured out where they are, but that just made it easier and faster for all of us. For you, for me, especially for me, because I don't have to cut out 5,000 hours of me just wandering aimlessly throughout the lands of Farlu. So our first stop will be Belhart, because the other 2 things are closer to each other. Belhart is the one where I need to travel separately, if I don't make that wrong. I should check that again, but I think the other 2 are next to each other. Oops, I'm going the wrong way though. I'm an idiot, I don't want to be up here. Where I want to be is down here. I need to be in the bellways, or however we want to call these. I want to be where you are, my friend. So the slave comes seeking. I've heard it. Wishing on the world cut free, yes, along with my nephew up there. Sounds he's sunk as simple as you. Do you not provide your 8 back? This trap he plans requires power, and I suspect you're hoarding more than most. Oh no, I'll give it. Not in the hope you'll succeed. In that, there's slim chance. I give just to see the restless energy unleashed. So much soul bound and formed, generations of it, all going to waste, but it's given a chance to blaze. Thank you. So we have the Hermit Soul now. And now we need to go. Actually, if I want to show that off, first of Hermit Soul. Heavy bell filled with the shimmering soul of the Bell Hermit. Nice. Yeah, and now we need to just go down to Bone Bottom and the Weaveness Atla, where we can find the rest of the stuff that we need. Yeah, that's correct. So my little friend, let's go back to Bone Bottom yet again. This journey really has me going back to the very beginning a lot, which I'm not complaining. I like the beginning area. I doubt that I have something new from Eva though, which would be a nice thing to know. Anyone of interest here? No, you're just standing there, all happy and whatnot. In case something happens. Shouldn't, but you never know. I'm so slow. Hi there. Madame, I returned seeking power to aid the construction of a trap, at request of your sibling residing atop the citadel. Aye, Hunter, so you managed to rouse the old fool? I've known it coming, felt it. and glad I am. Rest of my family spent far too long huddled and glum. Or dead. Not me. I'd always been thinking it a ways to just take what's coming. When her up top wakes. Better to fight for freedom or go out in a blaze. Oh. The maiden soul. Vial gifted by the chapel maid, filled full with swirling soul. Thank you for that. It is a beaut. And now we go down and say hello to Eva yet again. Sorry about that. Well, technically sorry only. Boom. But we don't really have to go towards Eva is the thing. Which, I mean, since I'm down here, I'm also gonna check out if she has anything to say, but I doubt that she has anything to say. I just know it's down here somewhere. Eva, I'm seeking a tool told by some to be somewhere in destruction. It is a snare device of weaver make. Do you know of it? I may, lady. Search over from here on site where the moss meets the nest. There my mother built their tools, all traps and bindings, small things, but tests for larger forms. I still remember their thoughts as they worked, the desperation and their hunger. Another hopeless attempt to wrest their freedom, all ended in failure, of course. Anything else? My senses resound. We have grown further beyond the bounds of an egg. A leg, a bug. I gain more power. Oh my. Even further evolve. To become focused, making needle strikes deadly. A higher focus with additional strikes further increases lethality. Well, thank you for that. Lady, if in your travel you are able to further expand... Well then, anything else? Okay, now we have that. That is a mute, so it's just stronger now. I kind of was hoping to get even more slots for tools, but that would have been too much to ask for, right? Where the moss meets the structure. So probably up top there somehow. All I have to do really is to look for like... Oh, there's a lot of silk there. But not here. Here's no moss structure, and up there also no. But there it is. But where exactly? I mean, I've been down here. Wouldn't it be weird in that case to find it again? Oh, I have a ring around my... thingy now. And it fills up. Does not grow though with my tool strikes. Oh, but I deal more damage now. Sorry. I'm pretty sure I will lose focus once I get hit, right? Ooh, but now I should deal a lot of damage. Sorry, little one. It's just that I've seen what the big ones of you can do, so I don't really want to risk the little ones just going around. Because the big ones, they are a pain. Yeah, in here? I think in here was just a spool fragment, if I remember correctly. All the little flies in the background, kinda cute. So that is not... Oh, you down there. I was like, what the... Bart. Yeah, I lost it. I lost it. I was like, what the crud am I hearing? But yeah, no, that makes sense when you're sleeping down there that I'm hearing you. So the better I'm playing and the more control I can show, which that's not gonna be a thing, the more damage I get to deal, which is a good thing, technically. So that is a fun place still, but not where I need be. But there also is the path up there. So, sorry. Maybe up here? I mean, I've also been up here. Wanna come back? Thanks for that. Kinda just wanna have these pieces of you to make my tools. No, here was the spool fragment, wasn't there? So... it's also not correct. Let's just set up top. Maybe at that place now? Because I wouldn't remember what was here. Sorry. Oh, no, I got that updated as well. Well, cool. Huh. There is a secret path here that I've not looked at. Okay, hey, you suck. I mean, we knew that you sucked, so... is that it? I'm at a fire spot, so I'm not sure that that is what I'm looking for. That sucked. Let me just heal quickly because I'm a little bit hurt. I'm not sure about this place. That's bad. Okay, I get a mask fragment out of that. It's not what we were looking for. I definitely would want to have another one though. But let's just... okay, that is nothing. That is just so that I have the way around. Okay. You suck. And now I'm reset here, which also sucked. So if I wouldn't have reset myself there, then I would have been better off. So that's not what I'm looking for. It's fun though that I found that, but it's not what I'm looking for though. This low hair gaze escapes prepared. Where exactly am I looking for that thing? Do I need to look that up after all? And this... okay, I'm gonna look that up exactly then. Okay, there was just a small bump here. There we go. That's where I need to go up. Interesting. Interesting how nothing happens. The snare setter. Fully updated wish. Trap setting tool of the weavers. Lays a silk rune that ignites when foes come into contact. Uses shell canister and the wielder's own silk. But that's definitely interesting. Well, I have all of that now. Anything you wanna tell me about the thing? now that I have it, Eve, or are we on upgrade terms again? We are on upgrade terms again, so thank you for that, Eva. I also appreciate the upgrade that I got from you. I might be able to use it, I also might not be able to use it. We shall see about that in the long run. Hey there, I got everything for you. Sir, I have the items requested. Craft me a trap that we may see these lands free. There you go. Enjoy them. Found it all, the chapel ringer. Then join me and let's get to prepping. I'll be asking both your silk and your claws for the construction. No problem. I think I'm somewhat handy with my claws. Oh. Stun. The parts are prepared. I'm heading up now to set the heavy thing. Even with the trap late, best be guessing her on top won't go down so simple. She'll sense what's coming. That blade of yours is gonna have to do its work, for this thing can't snap. And I expected such, sir. And I'm ready. Set your snare. I shall attend shortly. So he's now up there. New objective. I confront the one who haunts the lands of Valum and Soul Snare. Scale the citadel and ensnare its monarch in a deadly trap. Both lead me up there. One leads to the ending that we had the last few times, and one will lead to the ending that we're seeking now. Yeah, there's time, because I think I cut more than enough out so that we can say, yes, we do this in this episode, and then next episode will be, I don't know what, because maybe that's it. I'm not gonna hold my breath that that's actually it, but who knows. Sometimes I'm surprised at stuff, but if that is actually the very end, then it would be stupid to say, yeah, we're gonna do that next time. So let's go and see what we can do for the people of Blip, of Valum. That sucked. I did the dash down. Well, I'm not getting there in a good manner. Hi there. Ain't you come a long way, Bellringer? Granting wishes, saving bucks, even rousing my sullen family to act. The snare is set above, the power bound along its thread. To your... That is so loud. Why is it so loud? To your sight it may seem a crude thing, but there's a fair strength to it, enough to quell a god. You and your family have done me well, sir. I shall prove your faith in the meeting ahead. Aye, bring your best, Bellringer. Call forth our great pale god. Cut her reek, then drive the beast down atop the snare. Contact mate while stir the snare light, but only your needle song will awaken the spell in full. When the moment arrives, you'll see it clear. Okay, so that is where you tell me I need to play my needle in. So I need to fight you normally first, is what I'm taking from that. And once the moment comes, I either bind or ensnare you, right? Hi there, Grandmother Silk. Yeesh, that was dumb. Oh my gosh. Every time I'm getting to the point where I can deal some additional damage, I get attacked by these stupid things. Doesn't matter. Oof. Ooh, I'm playing it a bit too fast and loose for my own liking. But it's gonna be alright. There we go. But that's not it yet. We're gonna have our spiel again with the big thing and whatnot. Whoosh! For that part I'm gonna have the help of my little friends. Just to make sure that I'll deal all the damage that I want to deal to you in a fairly quick amount of time. You can scream as much as you want. You hit me. Whoosh! Whoop! That was dumb. Heal. Because if I can help it, I don't want to have to redo this fight again. There we go. Needle in. Pressing the right button, please. That is... Oh. Is that a good sign? It's still rumbling and crumbling. That seems like a whole nother problem. Snared silk. Yeah, that does not seem good. I do not trust that is actually everything yet. Again. So I got another ending where we ensnared Grandmother Silk. And not bound Grandmother Silk. There has to be more to this. This does not feel like a full ending because there was still something erupting out of this whole thing. Because Hollow Knight gave you an actual conclusion. Here, our conclusion so far is everything's fucked. That's not a good conclusion. Do I get a new starting screen is my question though. 30 hours. Because I'm putzing around for a long time in here, okay? Putzing around a long time. Yep, it is a new screen. Now there's weirdly black tendrils that are pumping some shadowy stuff around. You know what? All's fair. I'm going to leave this here. We're gonna jump back in and we're gonna figure out what the crud either has happened or I have done wrong. So I'll see you next time.